HighLevel has a content and social media scheduling platform built in. For content, blogs are supported and you can embed other media like podcasts and videos and so on. HighLevel also has a robust social media scheduling platform built in, replacing things like Buffer or Social Pilot, saving another $50 to $100 a month. Hi, my name's David Zimbicki, founder of the Expert Business Agency. In my career, I've sold and delivered over $200 million in consulting services. I've been using HighLevel to run my business for 4 years, and I've also supported dozens of clients running theirs. As I show you all of these areas inside HighLevel, note that I'll be inside of our Accelerate suite, which is my agency's white label version of HighLevel. If you aren't familiar with the concept, what that means is that HighLevel sells and delivers through partner agencies like mine. We take their core product, configure it for a given market, then offer solutions to clients. Everything I show in this video, though, will be native to HighLevel, no extra add-ons required. However, if you do join via my agency and use the Accelerate suite, you get HighLevel plus a number of premium add-ons, along with free access to all of my courses, co-working calls, and additional support. To learn more, click the link below this video. With the Social Planner, you can create and schedule posts across all the major platforms. HighLevel's Planner also gives you a centralized dashboard to schedule engaging posts across Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, Twitter, Google My Business, and more. It also has hundreds of post templates, and AI-powered content creation enables fast on-brand visuals and captions to keep your social media presence consistent and polished. Analytics help you track engagements like likes, comments, reach, and impressions so you can refine your strategy and boost performance. One of my agency services is done-for-you content creation and publishing for folks, and we use the Social Planner for the last year or so, and we've published thousands and thousands of posts across all the social media channels using the planner. So let's take a look at that next. So now we're going to look at blogs inside of HighLevel and then also the social media scheduler. So for blogs, it's interesting. I just started a brand new blog for my GHL News newsletter just in the last couple of weeks or so. And so at least as of October 2025, whenever you're watching this video. So basically, we haven't covered it yet in this video, but you can have all of your funnels in HighLevel, all of your websites in HighLevel. So I have a website in here for the GHL News. So if we go to that, we can see it's pretty simple. It's got the home page and the about page. If I pull that up, you can see basic website in here, blog type of site with all of the different news and so forth. That's all built inside of HighLevel. Then embedded inside of that website is a blog. And so over here, if I go into the GHL News blog section, you'll see that there's different posts and things like that in here with categories and so forth, as you would expect. If I go in and I want to take a look at this blog post or make any changes, you can come in and then you're basically inside of the blog post editor, where similar to the other editors, you can add rich media and any of the things that you want into that blog post. And then there's also some settings in there that you can do as well. Like, are you going to post it now? Are you going to schedule it? The cover image and the excerpt and all those different things. So all the basics you would expect of a blogging platform. And each time I publish one of those episodes, one of those blog posts, then since it's embedded inside of the website, it will get automatically posted to the GHL News site. So if we go back into that once more, and then we go into a blog post, you'll see what that looks like. And you got control over the styling. I went with this dark theme and all of that kind of stuff just to try and make it look cool. And there is a visual editor in here that we'll probably cover in depth in some other sections. But if we go into that, you'll see similar drag and drop interface. And then what I did in here was drop the blog, and then I can choose which blog I wanted to add in here. And then when this page renders, it will render the posts that are in there. This other section for special reports, I added that manually, and then I just have a button in there that will go off to that particular link for that special report. So all up, like I said, this only took like a day to build, like all this blog and the theme and the website and all that kind of stuff. So really straightforward to be able to publish that. Then you can have as many pages and things like that as you want. And then as I add additional blog posts over time, they will automatically show up on that site. Now, in addition to blogging, we also have social media scheduling inside of HighLevel. So if I go into marketing and into social planner, you'll see that I've got a bunch of my different social media accounts connected there. And then I have a lot of posts in various stages of scheduling and publishing and so forth. So if I click on any of these, we'll see like a preview and stuff like that. Those are in draft, so we're not seeing those right now. But if I view this one, I can see what's over here and what's going to be in there. And if I wanted to edit this post, I can just click the edit button. And that's where basically I can add whatever media that I want. I can choose which social network that I want it to post to. If I want there to be a follow-up comment when automatically put, I can do that. There's a few advanced options in here, and then I can set the parameters for the given channel. In this case, it's just YouTube, so I can put what I want the title and so forth to be there. If I wanted to do a new post, I can create a new post in the interface. I can upload from a CSV file. There are also templates in here as well. So there's a lot of different social media post templates for different niches in here that you can customize. But if I wanted to do a new post, I can just go in and create a new one, say which social networks I want it to go to. If I wanted to customize it for each channel, it's got that ability too. So I could say, this is what I want the caption to be on Facebook, but I want it to be different on Instagram, and I want it to be different on LinkedIn. And then you'll get live previews of each of those as you do that for the given post that you're doing. So that's the basics of Social Planner. There's a lot more advanced capabilities. You can have categories, schedules, you can do recurring posts and things like that. They just added a new feature here where you can manage your comments as well. So you'll get comments and you'll see that for all of the connected social channels. So you can reply from here or look at those. You can look at your statistics over time. And there's also now social listening where you can type in some things to listen for in your niche or whatever. So a lot of different settings in the Social Planner. As you may or may not know, another part of my business is called the Content Engine, where we do content editing and repurposing for clients. And we use the social scheduler for HighLevel across dozens of clients. And we schedule and send thousands of posts a month across all of the clients. But at this point, you're also probably thinking that it must be complicated setting all this up or migrating to it from whatever you're using today. There's some truth to that, but it's also another area where HighLevel absolutely shines, which is that they empower agencies like mine to pre-create a lot of the setup and configuration in what are called snapshots so that we can really accelerate the time to value for our users. In other words, when clients subscribe to the Accelerate suite, which is our white label version of HighLevel, we deploy the relevant snapshot for their type of business where a large amount of the setup is already completed. Then we also have our community and co-working calls where we sit side by side and help clients get their system up and running. For folks that want to move as fast as possible, we also have fully done for you options as well. Most importantly, leveraging HighLevel does not mean you have to rip and replace everything you have. You can use as many or as few of the features we showed in this video as you need right now, and then add or migrate over time. Now, at this point, I'm guessing you're excited about the potential, but also have questions. I mean, a good consultant always has questions, right? That's why I offer free tech strategy sessions for consultants and founders that want to see if it's a good fit for their business. Just check the links below this video to grab a time to chat, and we'll talk about your specific requirements and whether the features and capabilities inside of HighLevel can achieve those and help you build and grow your business.